I'm so excited right now because I just got a sick new lens, a lens that I've been eyeing for a while, a lens that I've saved up for to get, and now it's here. This beautiful telephoto lens, FE 70 to 200 millimeters, f2.8, GM OSS II. Yes, it's a mouthful to say the least, but this is Sony's lens, came out a couple years ago. I think 2001, end of 2001. And I just picked it up on this really, really cool and dope Amazon package where it's like a bundle. It comes with like a bag. It came with cleaning tools. It came with some filters that are probably kind of cheaper filters. But all this to say was like about the same price as if I just bought this in a store. So Amazon, doing again, it's great work. We're just gonna get a quick unboxing and just let this thing go and let's do some tests. Open this sucker up. Super excited. This thing's gonna be beautiful shots. I'm shooting a wedding next weekend, so I'm excited to use this puppy at the wedding. It's a big lens, big boy, as I said. Oh wow, look at this puppy. Lens hood. Wow, this is nice. Smells good. Glass looks clean. Let's get this sucker on. That lens head really has a lot of length to it, am I right? Oh wow, look at that. Film you, filming me, filming you.
That's great.
It's a nice lens though. So let's see how this lens works outside. Let's go from there, baby. My first kind of impression of it. Right off the box, as I'm holding it, I can already tell you that it's obviously a very beautiful lens. This lens is super sharp. Obviously it's very sharp in the image quality as well, but it's very sleek looking and it gives you a lot of different options. This is one type of lens that I know that I'll find myself using a lot. It's like one of those lenses I feel like it's gonna be like a forever lens because obviously the cost of it, and it's a G Master lens, which G Master lens is generally glass. The quality of glass you're getting in this is next level type stuff. What I'm filming right now is the 24 to 70 G Master II lens, which is, you know, kind of in the same family as this one. That I'm getting the whole collection, which I'm really excited about. You got to catch them all. So first off the bat, I'm telling you, it's light. On the specs, it's like 2.3 ounces or something. But I mean, this thing feels just like any other lens I would carry, 24 to 70 or even lighter. I mean, honestly, it feels really good. Right now, what I put on it was an ND filter, so I can kind of play around with some of the shots because it's so bright out. I want to try to get that 2.8 aperture. I want to try to get that 3.2 aperture. So I put this on there, this ND filter, to, you know, still allow so I can filter it to get those, still keep that 2.8, 3.2. But if you were to take this off, you get the beautiful creamy lens off the front right there. See, oh, there we go, and the light. Look at that. So I do encourage getting an ND filter if you're gonna get a low aperture lens like this, but you don't have to, and you're still gonna get some great results regardless. What I'm noticing here is that it has this beautiful attachment for the tripod, which you can rotate, which is nice if you're ever doing like stills or portrait photography. You can kind of tilt it so it's holding the lens on its side, it's holding the camera on its portrait. In my mind, I was like, maybe I'll use it as a handle. I don't know, maybe I have too big hands, maybe I have big hands, but it wasn't really holding effectively as a handle. So I would not encourage that, but it's great for the tripod. All right guys, so we're gonna go over the buttons real quick. We got the autofocus, the manual focus. Listen, I'm a big autofocus guy. I always try to do autofocus on a lot of my shoots, but obviously manual focus comes in handy when you do maybe some photos, maybe doing certain type of cinematic type shots. The next setting though is great. It's the full-time direct manual focus. Now that's gonna give you the function to use autofocus, but then also go into manual focus when you want it, when you wanna lock on to certain things. That's this function I'm gonna definitely keep on pretty often. Then we got the full focus to the infinity to 3-meter focus. Now that right there is going to be your focus ring. Now that's going to be really useful for certain functions where you want to try to get a full range of focus versus, you know, trying to do specific ranges. I'm generally going to keep that a full myself, but obviously it's up to your own creative eye. Then we got the optical steady shot, and that's going to be on or off for you. I mean, I don't see, if you're ever doing video, why you'd ever have that off. Really easy function to keep on. And right below it, you got 3 different functions of the optical steady shot. You got mode 1, 2, and 3. Now mode 1 is going to be your standard stabilization of your lens and your camera. Mode 2 is going to be panning. So when you're panning from left to right, maybe you have some movement there, maybe you have some hand shaking. It's going to try to keep it nice and steady. Mode 3 is going to be for quick, erratic, unpredictable movements. Maybe you're filming a sports event, maybe you're filming kids running, maybe you're filming a dog or cat. That's going to help kind of keep it stabilized as you're moving your camera quickly to kind of keep the frame stable. And then we got the iris lock on the bottom. That's allow you for the ring. If you want to go to automatic, you switch it to iris lock and it won't ever go to automatic. If you're doing some handheld stuff and if you're worried about moving your hand and you might go for the zoom ring, but then you pull the aperture ring, that's going to keep it locked for you. Again, for me, I like using the iris ring, so I probably won't lock that very often. On the far side, you got the click, where you can do a smooth rotation of the iris ring, which I usually don't do, or you can do the click, which is the on. On the lens itself, it has it has a focus button where you could set your focus with this button, and it has 3 of these buttons, which I don't really use very often, but you could set any setting on your camera. Maybe if you want to set recording to those buttons. Now listen, this lens right here is super light, really well made, gives you a lot of different functions to use when you're shooting. It's great for any, obviously, Sony E-mount camera. But off first impression, I can't wait to use it. I can't wait to dive into more with this beautiful lens. One thing that I had before that I didn't add right now is the lens hood right here. It just, with this ND filter, I can't put the lens hood on, which is actually kind of annoying with this ND filter. But this lens hood will come really in handy when I don't need to use that, and it kind of just protects the rim of the camera. If you can hold that, Rachel, for me. But I think this is a lens that I'm gonna probably have forever. It's not the cheapest lens you'll get, but I think it's a lens that lasts you a long time. So you get a good bang for your buck, as they say. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're checking out this lens and you're interested in it, you know, check it, maybe rent it before you buy it if you can't afford it right off the bat. But if you are doing, you know, some cinematic type shots, doing some interviews video-wise, if you want to get some, you know, action shots for sporting events, then I would encourage you to get this lens right here. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you subscribe, like, and comment below. Let me know what you think about this lens. Let me know if you have any feedback on getting this lens yourself. And let me know if you have any questions on it. Stay tuned for the next one.